in order for developing countries to take full advantage of the AI revolution, which has enormous potential to improve economy and society, they have to strengthen both hardware and software. I think that's the key. So to be a little more specific, they need to strengthen the governance and regulation. Of course, that cannot be done by one country alone. That requires international cooperation and even global cooperation. But there are things that they can do, such as strengthening the digital infrastructure, as well as capacity, human capacity building.
The three important drivers of the current AI-based transformation is first the top-notch talent. Second is the private capital for innovation, for driving innovation. Third is the strategy, strategy for the incumbent, the strategy for the startups. So I'd like to emphasize that the current wave of AI revolution is driven by startups. Right now, the speed and the scale of capital, also scale of the talent, are very important to make to lead the current paradigm.
The one from yesterday is Lighting the Future, digital transformation for a sustainable and inclusive future, and it highlights the contributions of international firms such as the World Bank, the African Development Bank, to bridging the gap between developing nations and developed countries, especially when it comes to digitalization. Right now, when we see countries like Korea, they are way ahead of some countries back in other parts of Asia or even Africa, but it's inspiring to know that developed countries are doing everything they can to bridge that gap, because if care is not taken, it would get wider by the minute.
It's inspiring to see that South Korea has this kind of technologies, like with what Ms. Kim mentioned about the using of AI in early warning devices if there are typhoons, and what EcoPeace is doing in terms of dealing with water pollution. And I think these problems like typhoons and disasters and water pollution is a problem that my country really experiences, but we're not really that capable in terms of technology and dealing with it. And maybe someday we will be developing that kind of technology as well. And I see this as an opportunity to future collaborations.